The reason why most people say that manifestation doesn't work is because they're listening to the wrong part of themselves. They are basing their ability to manifest upon their finite self, the small them. Let me give you a demo. This image of this young girl that you see is the little me. It is small me. It is Rhea, the character, this human character that I have been blessed with to play in this lifetime. She's finite. She's limited by 3D. However, there is another part of me. That's the big me. That's the infinite. That's the part of me that I can't see, but I can feel. And that is aware of everything. That is aware of my thoughts and my actions and is watching me like this silent observer, but never saying anything, but watching everything. That part of me, the infinite part of me, the one that people call God, Source, Jesus, whatever have you, that's the part that is going to give you your manifestation. That part is unlimited, right? Let me show you how unlimited you are. If you close your eyes right now and I tell you to visualize a pink elephant, you can see it in your mind's eye. Why? Because it is not limited by the 3D. It is unlimited. That's what we mean when we say that we are unlimited. If you can think it, then you're unlimited, right? Because if you've thought of it, then it's kind of real because your brain actually can't tell the difference. So when you are doubting your manifestations, you're like, oh no, how am I going to travel the world? How am I going to get time off work? How am I going to handle my mortgage? It goes on, right? That's the little you. That's your ego. That's your logical ego. That's like, oh no, we can't go travel the world. It's not been done before, therefore it's not possible. The infinite part of you that knows that in the quantum field of potentiality, every possible version of you exists. So yes, there's a version of you where pink elephants are real. There's a version of you where you might have all of your dreams. You might have everything that you've ever wanted. That version exists. But in the quantum field of potentiality, every possible version of you exists, except for they're dormant. It's like they're asleep. But how do you wake that version of you up? How do you access it? You become aware of it. So if I'm trying to be a rock star, then I'm going to be aware of rock star Rhea. How does she feel? How does she walk? How does she think? How does she act? And then I just start doing that. And then the little me, the ego, will be like, oh no, you're just pretending. Oh no, that's not real. The infinite me knows that that is possible because in infinity, everything is possible because it's quite literally in the name. Infinity. Anything possible, like done. You can think of it's done, right? The point I'm trying to make is when you feel doubt rising, which you will, it's natural, it's your ego, it's logic, you have to get your big you to quieten the little you. So if I'm stressing, I'm like, oh no, I don't know. Can I be a rock star? Will I be good? Do I know how to play the electric guitar? The big me is like, oh, you need to relax, baby. Anything's possible. You think playing a guitar isn't possible. You think learning it isn't possible. Anything is possible. You already have it because there's a version of you that already has it. So what I do now is when I'm feeling doubt, when I'm feeling like, shit, maybe it won't happen, I just let the big me do the talking. Big me tells the little me to be quiet. It tells my ego to be like, shh, 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 shh. We're just going to put a muzzle on you. I know you're trying to help, but shh. It's possible. It's already done. And then it just gets done, right? I hope that made sense. I think it did. And I hope that helped. And when it does help, please leave comments and tell me what you manifested and how it was and how much fun you had with the technique. And I'll see you guys next time.